তোমায় নতুন করে পাবো বলে হারাই ক্ষণে ক্ষণ ও মন ভালোবাসার ধন তোমায় নতুন করে পাবো বলে.
Lovely, Shujoy. Lovely. You must be fishing for compliments.
No, I'm not fishing for compliments.
But I thought it was my interview you were going to take.
Absolutely.
It's your show or my show? What?
No, it's absolutely my show. And hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Chatterley.
So why do you have me then? If it's your show.
I have you because the show is all about you, Barun. The show is
right,
all about you. About you and beautiful people who are watching you. And people who have beautiful mind like you, you know. Barun, this is something very interesting that you've essentially been into advertising, you've forayed into acting, you're writing crime thrillers, you're into a lot of things. But primarily, let's begin today's journey with the actor Barun Chanda, who was discovered by Satyajit Ray, the great maestro. Let's know a little about that.
What's there to say? I have acted in Ray's Shimabonto,
Okay.
which is English, has been subtitled as Company Limited. That's
Right.
it, period, full stop.
How did it begin? I mean, where did it begin
How did
from?
it begin? This has been, I've sort of, I'm tired of repeating the same old story, all right? I'll make it very, very brief for you.
Okay.
I always wanted to act in Ray's film, and I used to work in an advertising agency of which Ray was supposed to be a director, but he was a sleeping director. He never attended our board meetings
So
or
we
that.
do have sleeping directors, okay,
Yes,
all right.
Yes. It's a technical term,
I know.
actually.
I know.
A director who does not attend.
Sure.
So, and I would sort of coax and cajole all my senior colleagues, please take me to Ray, just give me an intro. I said, no, it's not necessary. You just go there and say that you work in such and such agency, and he will sort of, embrace you with open arms, that kind of thing. I didn't quite sort of, take it. No. I don't want to sort of go like that.
Okay.
So I took to some manipulations, as it were. I went up to Desmond Doig, who used to run a special magazine. It was it was the first of its kind in India at that time. It used to be called JS, Junior Statesman. It was meant to be a youth magazine.
Okay.
In the 60s, in the late 60s, that was, I think, the only youth magazine existing in India. So I went to Desmond and said that, Desmond, can I go and interview Mr. Ray? I said, go ahead, and that kind of stuff. And so I went ahead and I went and interviewed Ray. The whole idea was, while I interview Ray, he gets a chance to interview me.
Oh, that's fabulous.
If in half an hour's time I have not impressed him, then I have tried and failed. You can't blame anyone then.
I know. Okay.
Luckily for me, it worked.
Wonderful.
Chalo, let's go.
But that was a film that you acted in, and you are known all over the world as, Shamulendu.
On the contrary, sort of, somebody sort of who introduces me as he's the Ray guy. Sort of, I'm full of trepidation. Yes.
Why is that?
I actually shrink because I'll tell you what. You are thrusting Ray and thrusting Barun on this poor chap who may not have heard of Ray at all.
No, do you also feel that that sometimes kind of desettles your own personality? Are you don't want to be always known as a Ray actor? You want to be known for your other work?
Partly, yes, but also it's sort of, puts a stamp on your forehead, as it were, that, which can never be erased. It cannot be erased. Even now. But I see the weight here, the meatier aspect of being a Ray hero. It opens doors.
It opens doors.
Yes. Even now, I mean, this Shimamoto is history. It was shot in 70, released in 71. Okay. And so we have, 38 years later, I still am Ray's actor.
I want to come back to 70s and 71 when Shimamoto got released. Yeah. And after that, you had so many offers, to act. I mean, what happened, Barun?
I mean, I didn't take up any one of them.
Why, Barun? What happened?
I can't give an adequate reason, really.
No, I mean, I'm sure there cannot be any reasons or excuse, but did you want to...
I'll tell you what. Part of me certainly wanted to remain a Ray's man.
Okay.
And perhaps Ray wanted me to be a Ray's man.
I love that.
So, because I'll tell you why. Somebody approached Ray.
Okay.
Said that, will you write a letter on our behalf to Barun so that we can take it across, and he might then might be willing to consider our role, the role that we are going to offer. So it happened. This gentleman came with a letter from Ray, and in the end it says that আমি যেটা বলার বলছি তবে ও রাজি হবে কিনা আমি জানি না.
So it means that he's given you that
I think he didn't want me to act in other people's movies.
Oh.
He wanted the Ray persona, the actors to be
but that's being
Ray
selfish,
actors.
isn't it? I mean,
no, this is all surmise. So
okay.
let's not get carried away.